各位大家好谢谢你们来收看我这个赛后幕后须知的视频。OK， 这个视频actually我们包括了很多那些我们的设计、我们的研究，还有我们的分析。好，在每一场里面，我们都会评论一些马匹的状态、马匹的实际价钱，还有马匹是否可以赢这场比赛，还有他们的这个评分我们做一个 ranking， 所以你看到这个 ranking， 你就大概看到那些前10名都会变青色了，所以给你们大概知道是说我们怎么估计这个比赛怎么跑，但事事往往如果是在临场的时候，东西都会有变数，每一场比赛的变数都不一样，因为每一场单数还有外面的人他们怎么出单，他们怎么去运作和幕后操纵这些赛马都是不一样的，所以我就特地放了一些国际的那些票数单数他们怎么走，他们开关到最后1分钟，等你可以从那边做一个比较和分析。OK， 这个赛后幕后的资料是利于那些比较喜欢研究到底后面是什么一回事。有些人是赢了钱但他们是可能是盲目跟从，有些人是输了钱，但不知为了如何他们输掉那些钱。所以这些资料可以让你们知道更深层的认识赛马幕后的操纵。所以这些对你们来讲其实是一个很有帮助的一些资料，希望大家可以好好的研究观看我的视频但千万别忘记帮我点赞还有 subscribe 如果你们有什么问题的话，可以在 video 下面做 comments 我的华文其实不是说很强啦，但是我需要用华文来跟你们沟通一下，因为大致上我的观众都是华文的听众，所以如果那些有要听英文的版本，可能以后我会做一个视频在英文啦。好再一次谢谢你们的观看如果讲得不好，请多多见谅。谢谢。
这是我们的第1场的分析电脑排名评语价格估计。当你和右边有国际临场价格波动比较它的变化，你就会看得更清楚如何一场马幕后的运作。一旦你实况了解后，你可以在每期我们赛前所提供的资料做一样的分析，这样一来必可为你省下更多时间与金钱。接下来我们会重播第1场赛事的精彩片段，希望观众会喜爱我们的这样的一个呈现方式，请观众们能都多多按赞与多多分享出去。
Flag raised. Stand by, we're off. Nice dispatch to start the day. Golden Dash pressing forward in the early part as expected, going up there with Crystal Dragon, who's going to hold him off the fence at the moment. They're 5 abreast. Zygarde also pressing up with Purr and Crown, and even wider was Crown Gift. Dropping back into 6 now, settling just worse than midfield is Tigerus from Run Min to Bin to Run. Second to last was Despacito, and last of all was Conflagrance. Purr and Crown takes it over and goes up to serve Crystal Dragon, who's on his inside, holding him off the fence for the time being. Crown Gift's done it wide the entire way and has done it pretty tough to its inside Zygarde from Golden Dash, who's now just shuffled back to 5th, getting himself into a bit of an awkward position. Jake Bayliss asking for an effort, but getting absolutely zero. To the inside, Run Min to Bin to Run from Tigerus. Conflagrance last of all was Despacito. Purr and Crown takes over from Zygarde. Crystal Dragon's going to want a left. Down the outside was Tigerus from Golden Dash. Run Min to Bin to Run, that's your race. Purr and Crown and Zygarde past the 150. Going stride for stride. Purr and Crown looking for 2 on on the bounce. TH Co, he's going to get it. Perrin Crown's going to draw away here and score. Perrin Crown by 2 lengths beats Zygarde. Into third was Tigerus, a gap back to Conflagrance. He's taken fourth. They lined up there for fourth. Despacito tired with Golden Dash. He was very disappointing this afternoon. Run Minda Binda Run. Crystal Dragon also back there and doing it wide all the way was Crown Gift. He's finished back with the cab catchers. We're set now. Stand by, away. Oh, Healthy Baby has reared in the gates and thrown the jockey out the back. He is out of contention here, Healthy Baby. Taking over proceedings was Surrey Hills. He burns across with speed to go up and lead from Dixit Dominus in second. Romance Love all pressing forward. They're really clapping the pace on here. That gives the Star a back to follow wide from Outfit and Kinnabaloo Prince on the inside. Silent is Gold third to last from next in the field Liebstrom. Watery second to last and Healthy Baby. Well, it hasn't started. It's thrown the jockey out the back at the beginning. Taking over now is Surrey Hills. Surrey Hills leads half a length now to on the outside the Star. Kinnabaloo Prince has been creeping up on the inside, gets a run up the inside for Woodworth. Behind him was Silent is Gold, who gets some room from Dixit Dominus Outfit. Next there was Romance Love All. He's going back through the field. Watery and Liebstrom back with him. Surrey Hills burns away. Surrey Hills past the 200 here. He's done plenty of work early to burn across. Surrey Hills from Dixit Dominus and the Star, but Surrey Hills coming down to the line. That is as easy as you like. Ong gets 2 and Chavez on the board this afternoon. 2.5 lengths to the Star. Dixit Dominus. Watery was third. A gap back to Silent is Gold. He never ran on with Liebstrom. Kinnabaloo Prince third to last from Outfit. And last of all to finish was Romance Love All. But hold your tickets there with Healthy Baby. He reared up and the jockey was thrown out the back of the stalls. Race number 3, Class 4, 1,200 metres away. Now, Chivalric Knight just a little tardy out there, urged along by Nunez to stay intact. Eagle Eye back in that clump with Limited Edition, who's wide on the improve. He's got Nate's Champions back. Taking over the lead was Water Rocket. Water Rocket leads first bowl, who's clapping on the pressure wide. Next was the August, who settles about 3 lengths off the speed in third. From Sesson to its inside, Chivalric Knight. Nate's Champion 4 deep at this point in time, giving Limited Edition some cover, who's second to last. He's joined by Heavenly Dancer, and last of all was Eagle Eye. First bowl takes over. First bowl leads them down the side past the 450, out by 2.5 lengths on Water Rocket. Just looking for some room now, Harry Chasm. Going to stay to the inside or outside. He's making the choice. Chivalric Knight was next from the August. Sesson was following them from next in the field. Nate's Champion, first bowl with the shades on today. He's going to try and burn away here, but here's the August late on the scene with the 54.5. The August levels up with first bowl. The August goes on by, and it's going to be the August down to the line from Eagle Eye, who's flashing at him late, misses the August by a half. Beats Eagle Eye, big run from him. Looking forward to seeing him over 1400. First bowl third from next in the field there, Chivalric Knight, a gap back to the Heavenly Dancer. Nate's Champion never ran on with the 49.5. Limited edition crossed over at the back with Sesson. And Water Rocket, a little bit of a disappointing first up run, but he'll take plenty from that very early into the preparation. Field faces started John Pepe for the fourth. Cleared from the back, and we're off. Ace Sovereign ridden with vigour by Nunez to go forward with Anara. They're on the press wide. City Hall's going forward. He's going to try and hold that inside position, Harry Chasm. As they work off the front, Chipmunks is into fourth, followed by Chi Austin. Golden Tiger was sixth, back up on the fence from Flaming Kirin, who's three wide on the move. Winning Power next from Bright Future. And Chilin top form. He's about 8 to 10 lengths off the leader and currently sitting and racing in isolation at the end. Taking over is Anara and Ace Sovereign. These two go along the back. It's Ace Sovereign from Anara, Flaming Kirin third from Chipmunks and City Hall. Now, Winning Power's going forward for phase with the lightweight. He's about sixth and now about 4 lengths off the leader from Chi Austin, Golden Tiger, Bright Future, and Chilin top form, seen them the entire way. First 400, 26.24. And as you can see here, Manuel Nunez tries to slacken the field, and the rest of them follow suit here. Oscar Chavez has just parked up, and he's slackened as well wide aboard Flaming Kirin. Chipmunks is the meat in the sandwich there from Anara, who probably hasn't enjoyed the slow up as much as possible here. He's now off the bit, and Louis Beauzelon really getting into him to pick it up once again. Chi Austin follows from Winning Power. City Hall back up on the inside from Golden Tiger, and back at the end was Chilin top form. He's out of the race. Ace Sovereign kicks into the straight, and he comes past the 250, out clear by 3 lengths. Making chase was Bright Future. On its inside there was Flaming Kirin and also Chipmunks. It's Ace Sovereign. Could today be the day? Ace Sovereign, $10 favourite. Bright Future coming at it late, but today's the day. Start 17. Ace Sovereign gets home. Nunez gets his first for the day. Wins by 1.5 lengths to Bright Future and Chi Austin. He flew home late into third. They were followed there by Golden Tiger and Chipmunks. City Hall was next from Winning Power. And Nara really didn't like that mid-race tempo drop, and unfortunately couldn't pick the bit up once again for Beauzelon. And it finishes at the end with Chilin top form. Lined and ready. And we're off. Galaxy Star broke well to the middle of the line, going forward with Gamely. Now Huntsman is being vigorously ridden by Lerner to stay up intact here. He's settled down midfield, about a furlong in. Big Day up in that clump, and pushing forward is High Voltage as well. So they're chopping and changing here. Gamely takes over for Jake Bayliss to lead from High Voltage, who's clapping on the pressure. In between them was Huntsman, who's now found himself into third. 2 lengths back into fourth there was Galaxy Star from One World. He's 3 wide for Mark Yu. Back up on the running rail was Big Day from Sears. Second to last was Paperback Trooper, and the outsider Sportscasters relegated to the end. Down the side they travel, 500 left. And out in front now is High Voltage. High Voltage leads Gamely. Bayliss sitting quite quiet here on Gamely, still hasn't asked him for an effort yet and does so now. Huntsman now pulls out but is being vigorously ridden. Galaxy Star is now coming past runners. A Big Day was next from One World. It's High Voltage who takes over. There was some late market support for him, and High Voltage goes past the 150, the leader. He clears out here from Galaxy Star. Look at High Voltage, draws away. This is an arrogant win. Good late support for him, and TH Co and Jason Ong notched themselves up a double as a team. Beats home into second, Huntsman from Big Day. Following it was next in the field Galaxy Star. A gap back to Gamely. He didn't find anything there in the final furlong and a half. A gap there back to Sia. He was fourth to last from One World. Paperback Trooper second to last. He crossed over with Sportscaster. Line is cleared here for race number 6. Stand by, away to the inside. Fighting Hero was away fast with Sugar Rush on the inside. He wants a piece of it early, going up with Zestful. Now Big Green Hat's wide, just looking to slot in here on the outside of Flash Fast, but he's going to be 3 deep. From next in the field, Super Incredible. Mighty Veins got room up the inside to improve. From next in the field, Raging Brave and One Legacy. Manuel Nunez has been relegated to the end as they top the rise at the 700. 23.89 for the first 400, so they're rolling along. And Zaki set Zestful alight. Goes clear by 3 lengths now on Fighting Hero. Sugar Rush to the inside is also improving into the race from Mighty Vein. Now Flash Fast is just looking to shift off heels here. He just needs a bit of room, Bayliss. Big Green Hat's keeping him pocketed for the time being. Behind them was Super Incredible. One Legacy working into the race well. And behind them was Raging Brave. Zestful's running on empty now. Sugar Rush goes up. He's a kilo over. A big run from him. Big Green Hat. Here's Super Incredible. Super Incredible and Big Green Hat. They go down to battle past the 50. Big Green Hat and Super Incredible. Super Incredible. Today's the day. Harry Chasm gets him home by half a length. Beats home. Big Green Hat into second. He'll be relegated into another minor placing. The win will come sooner rather than later. From Sugar Rush, Mighty Vein, Flash Fast. Zestful's run came to an end. One Legacy never ran into it. From Fighting Hero, and last of all was Raging Brave. We're set for a start. Gates back, we're off. Porashiri's missed it. Porashiri, the $10 favourite, has missed away by about 3 lengths. He's going to have to use a bit of petrol here to get back up into the mix. Taking over is Foresto. Foresto leads past the post by a good 3 or 4 lengths for Ronnie Stewart and goes off the front, the clear leader from Kakadu and Lion Spirit. They got the job towing the rest of the field up here. Endless was next from Footsteps on the Car. Now Porashiri's 3 wide and he's beginning to make his move forward. From Scooter, God's Gift, Hasalial 4th to last. From next in the field, Roman Classic, Red Riding Wood, and Fort Mustang has been sent back to the end. Foresto running along here, first 500 in 33.33. Now Porashiri's into second. How much petrol has he had to use to get to there? 3 lengths back into third was Kakadu from Lion Spirit Endless. Next came Scooter from Footsteps on the Car, Hasalial, God's Gift, Roman Classic. Second to last, it was Fort Mustang. And at the end now is Red Riding Wood. They top the rise at the 700. And they've continued on their path here. And these two clear out. Foresto now goes for the doctor here and goes clear by 1 length. Getting a shake up here by Ronnie Stewart. Porashiri in pursuit. About a gap of about 4 or 5 lengths here back to Endless and Kakadu, who tow the rest up from Scooter, Lion Spirit, Footsteps on the Car, and Hasalial. That's your race. Foresto leads them into the turn. Here's Porashiri. Porashiri, there he goes, gets the head back up here as they come past the 250. It's Foresto from Porashiri, who drops the head back down now. He's taken over the lead. It's Porashiri from Foresto. Running on was Endless. Porashiri from Foresto and Endless. Running on late was Lion Spirit. Porashiri trying to fight to the line. Nabs him and gets him. Porashiri. Porashiri breaks through for another win. Beats home Endless and Lion Spirit. They made it very interesting. Footsteps on the Car took 4th from Foresto, who knocked up. Next came Scooter from Kakadu, God's Gift, Hasalial, a gap there back to Roman Classic, who was back there with Sound the Siren, Red Riding Wood rather, and last of all was Fort Mustang. Set at the 1200 metres, and we're away. Now Supermax, he was a little tardy out, going back with a leg row as expected. Back there as well, Big Fortune. Wednesday takes over the running from the Wild Prince, who's jumped today, wants to be forward. They were followed there by Coming Fast, who's out deeper on the track with Auspicious Day and Limbs Unique. Now Supermax is booting through from Pan Man. They were followed there by East Tiger running alongside Atlantean. Second to last is a leg row. He's on the inside of runners, so he's going to need a bit of luck from there. And being ridden along by Mark Yu in second last. Last of all was Big Fortune. They head down the side. They've got 150 metres left to travel. And it is the Wild Prince and Coming Fast up in front. Auspicious Day was next from Wednesday. Now Limbs Unique's had to peel around 5 or 6 wide and begins to make its run wide, but has to find here. Pan Man in behind from a leg row. East Tiger, Big Fortune and Atlantean. Up on the fence, it's the Wild Prince and Coming Fast who go down to battle. Favourite can't win. Supermax is on the outside. Here's Wednesday, and also down the outside was East Tiger. It's the Wild Prince and Coming Fast. The leaders draw away. The Wild Prince and Coming Fast. It's the Wild Prince. The Wild Prince by a neck goes on to beat home Coming Fast. That's a treble for TH Co. A gap there back to East Tiger in third from Wednesday, a leg row, and Pan Man. They were followed there by Big Fortune, Atlantean. Limbs Unique was a bit disappointing there. Third to last, Supermax was second to last, and last across was Auspicious Day. We're set at the 1100 metres, and we're off. Kiss Your Song got a flyer early from Wind of Dubai. Boy Xander wanting a piece of it early. Fabu, TH Co once again hunting up the rail to keep them all off the fence. From next in the field, Resolution running to the outside of Snip. They were followed by Sacred Sweet, Revolution. Second to last there was Mini Force X, and last of all was Miracle. Boy Xander takes over. Fabu can't go with them. TH Co snicks back into the trail. From Kiss Your Song on the outside was Resolution. Working into it was Sacred Sweet from Revolution. On its inside was Snip, followed by Miracle, and last of all was Mini Force X getting roused along by Beasley to start making up ground. Boy Xander leads them past the 275, and it's Boy Xander out clear by about 2 lengths from Kiss Your Song, who's in pursuit. From Revolution, Resolution, Wind of Dubai. On the inside there was Fabu and Snip trying to stick into it, but Boy Xander's clear, and Boy Xander coming out to the shadows of the post gets Nunez a treble, and that's a good win. Boy Xander by 3 lengths beats home. Revolution on into third was Wind of Dubai from Kiss Your Song, and it was Snip who took 5th. A gap there back to Miracle. Mini Force X never ran on. Fabu tired late, and they were followed there by Sacred Sweet, and last across was Resolution. Lines cleared at the 1700, Class 3, 70,000. Away to a nice break. Tangible, a couple of hits with the tools of the trade from Nunez early to head back up into the rail, but he was a little tardy out. The 9-year-old Predator leads them past the post by half a length with a lap to travel from Leatherhead. Now Strong and Best, he's pulling, and he's about 3 wide. Johnson Dradis trying to find the back of Leatherhead. Trumpy to his inside from Pennywise, who now goes on the outside and begins to improve. From Tangible, third to last. Last of all was, second to last was Online. Last of all was Lim's Best Breaker. They're onto the back section. Now Predator's got the head on the chest. He's going along very well and leads by the best part of half a length to Pennywise, who takes the job up as the second place in the race. To his stablemate Leatherhead, Strong and Best has been 3 wide most of the way, but seems to have settled under Johnson Dradis. From Trumpy on the fence, they were followed by Online, Tangible. Last of all was Lim's Best Breaker. The field topped the rise. They've got 750 left to travel. First 700 in 45.11, so they haven't gone too fast, and they've let Predator go along in front. He leads them into the side section of the track. From Pennywise, who's trucking up under Jimmy Wong. Strong and Best was next, getting roused along now by Johnson Dradis. The same can be said for Leatherhead, who's on his stablemate's back and does get a run now. Trumpy's locked away. He needs a pole vault to get over the field from there. Oscar Chavez looking for runs. They were followed by Lim's Best Breaker down the outside, who's letting down with an enormous run. Tangible's got a big job to do, and Online's last. It's the Ricardo Lagrange pair who go to battle up in front with a polytrack resume. It's Pennywise, and also on the outside, Leatherhead. Pennywise and Leatherhead. Leatherhead's going to get the better of his stablemate. Leatherhead by a short half head to his stablemate Pennywise. A good go there. Well done to Ricardo Lagrange. Gets the Quinella. From next in the field, Tangible, who ran on. Strong and Best was playing late from Trumpy. Next in the field there came Lim's Best Breaker. Second to last was Predator, and last across was Online. Line's cleared, and we're set for a break, and we're away. Nice even dispatch. Bizarre Wins booting forward with the Brotherhood, utilising those inside gates. Winning Spirit pressing on. Now Renzo's 5 wide at the moment. He hasn't had the speed to be able to get up in the mix. And Harry Chasm's looking for a way to slot in here. So taking up proceedings is Winning Spirit to lead Bizarre Wins Romantic. On the improve here wide was Limbs Knight into 4th from the Brotherhood. Now Renzo's got a back. He's got the back of Limbs Knight, who he probably follow into the race here from Flak Jacket. Next in the field was Perfect. Second to last there was Captain Singapore, and last across was Reignite. He's been pulled up, he's out of the race. Bizarre Wins leads them into the turn from Winning Spirit. Here's Limbs Knight pouncing with a run. Romantic there as well. Flak Jacket looking for inside runs. Now Renzo's down the outside, also making late impressions. It's Renzo and Limbs Knight. Renzo with the momentum on the outside. Renzo goes up to Limbs Knight and Romantic. Renzo goes on by. Renzo from Limbs Knight, who's fighting back, but Renzo's got him. Renzo for Harry Chasm continues on his consistency, beats home. Into second there was Limbs Knight from Flak Jacket. He had a big run despite being cluttered late. The Brotherhood stuck on well with Bizarre Wins Romantic. Captain Singapore was back in just worse than midfield, and they were followed there by Perfect, Winning Spirit, and will Reignite. Not sure what went wrong there. At the turn he was about 10 lengths detached, and he's already turned back and making his way back to the stalls. Field of 11. Field stands well. John Pepe sends them on their way. In race number 12, that's Hyde Park burning up with Super Posh. They go up to lead in the early part. Wawasan looking for spots in for Nunez from Our Secret Weapon. Next in the field there was Bright Sun going along with Conan. Ben Wade was next. He's peeled out and beginning his run from Healthy Star, Global Spirit, Beer Garden. Super Generous has been relegated to the end. 600 to travel. First 400, 24.72. So they're going at a steady pallet pace for the grade. And leading the way is Hyde Park. He says, catch me if you can, as they turn for home. Super Posh on his outside, issuing the challenge. They were followed there by Wawasan, beginning to let down from Ben Wade. Our Secret Weapon. Beer Garden starts to make ground down the outside. Hyde Park's thrown the white flag up. Super Posh goes on by with Wawasan, Ben Wade. Here's Beer Garden. Beer Garden down the outside, going up to the outside of Wawasan. Beer Garden burns past him. Beer Garden gets his well-deserved win. Wins by a length and a half in the last, beats home Wawasan. Another minor placing from him. Ben Wade third from Super Posh. Our Secret Weapon. Hyde Park knocked up something terrible at the 200. Bright Sun was next from Global Spirit. Second to last, Conan. Back there as well was Healthy Star and Super Generous.